There's a moment in Into the Woods right towards the end of Act 2 that makes me cry every time I watch it. The baker, played with graceful restraint by Chip Zien in the original production, has just run away from the rest of the group. His home has been leveled, his wife is dead. The only thing left that matters to him is his infant son. But he leaves the baby with Cinderella and runs away because he simply can't face the idea of raising the child without his wife. Crushed with hopelessness, he has a choice. And in this moment, he's choosing to run. And here's the thing, we've all been there. Into the Woods is universal enough and beloved enough that I don't need to explain to you what it's doing. The first act is a farcical deconstruction of fairy tale tropes. The second act thrusts the characters into the real world so as to challenge the ideas fairy tales lead us to believe. And here's the thing about the real world. It's exhausting. It's not always depressing and awful, of course, but in my admittedly limited observation, life under late-stage capitalism is similar to Act 2 of Into the Woods, a constant barrage of calamity to the point of boredom. I have my reservations about Camus, but he was spot on when he compared human existence to Sisyphus, being made to carry a boulder up a hill only to have it roll back down over and over again for eternity. And every so often you have that moment, that pause, when you reach the top of the hill. The rock rolls back down, undoing all your hard work from the last week, last month, last lifetime. You finish training for an exciting new job that never happens due to the onset of a global pandemic. You pour an enormous amount of effort, communication, and heart into a relationship which nonetheless explodes in an ugly fashion the way it was always going to. Or you go through the motions of undoing a magical curse with your wife just so you can raise a child with her, only to have your entire dream crushed by a vengeful giant. And when that happens, you have a choice. Do you traipse back down the hill and get the rock? Or do you give up? The baker meets the ghost of his dead father, and together they sing No More, a beautiful song that perfectly captures that wrenching, heavy hopelessness that accompanies such a moment. And the dead father sings. Running away, let's do it, free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the yonder. Running away, go to it. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care, unless there's a where, you'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions. Different kind. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, let's do it. Why sit around resigned? Trouble is, son, the further you run, the more you feel undefined by what you have left undone, and more what you've left behind. The problem with giving up is that there is no running from the perverse absurdity of the world. Even suicide is not a true escape. You're just pushing the suffering onto the people who care about you the most. So, what can you do? Well, acknowledging the darkness may not sound like much, but it kinda works. When his father finishes his verse and exits, the baker has a moment alone and sings the last verse. The last verse is not more hopeful than what came before. It's still about the darkness, the draining slog of life. But nonetheless, when he's done, the baker returns to the group, takes his son in his arms, and comes up with a plan to fight the giant. He keeps fighting.